everything I possibly could in the UK, and there's nothing that could be done in the UK, so I had to move out there and get her back.
So 6 months after Nadia was taken, you move out to Libya, but it then took another 2.5 years to bring her back home.
Through courts,
Was the Libyan government supportive, the Libyan justice system?
Well, yes it was. I got custody straight away. I got the custody in the February as I moved out to Libya. It was just her father was hiding her and obviously appealing in court, which he had his right to appeal in court, and it just took 2.5 years to actually get her handed over to me.
James, when the head of international family justice for England and Wales was set up, in the first year, 2005, there were 3 cases. Last year there were 253. What does that say about the state of affairs we're in?
In part, probably the record keeping and people reporting more of these incidents, but it's certainly an indication that people are moving between different countries, they're marrying between different nationalities, and when relationships break down, one parent may take the law into their own hands and disappear with a child.
And presumably there are some countries where that can be dealt with fairly straightforwardly and others where it can't.
It's never a straightforward situation, but there are a number of countries who are party to the 1980 Hague Convention, which is an international agreement to basically try and return a child to their home, their place of habitual residence. But there are a number of countries who are not party to that agreement, such as Libya, and that's...
But you say even when they are party, it's not straightforward even then. Why is it so tricky if this happens?
Partly to find a child in the first place can be quite time-consuming, but once found, a parent can find themselves embroiled in the local legal system in that jurisdiction, and whilst the country itself may be party to the Hague Convention, the actual training or experience of the judges at that level may not be such that they really understand the need for these cases, as we would say in England, to be dealt with as a red-hot pursuit.
Right.
Nadia, you were very little when your father took you to Libya, and you spent, what, about 3 years there. Was it confusing for you? Were you always wanting to come back to England, or what?
Really, I didn't know what to do. I wanted to come home, but my dad said my mum's dad is ill, so she has to stay home in England. Then I said to my dad, but I want to go home, I want to see my mum. And he said, well, you can't because he's ill, my mum's dad.
But was there ever a question in your mind as to where you wanted to be?
Yeah.
You always wanted to be back in Britain? Okay.
It's such a difficult situation for a child, isn't it, Sarah? Because, you know, it's mum and dad, and who could you love more in the world than both of them?
It's very hard, but I did it the right way. Now, you know, I battled through courts. Her father's behaviour wasn't very good, so obviously the courts in Libya and in the UK both granted me full custody of Nadia, and that's what I had to do in Libya.